Do American fighter jets are more powerful than Russian fighter jets? Here I don't compare fighter jets with light to light, medium to medium, heavy to heavy category, and fifth generation fighter jets with fifth jet fighters. I will put facts straightforward, but in real scenario and warlike situation, they deploy most advanced fighter jets like fifth generation jets to counterattack. Before that, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notification on new videos. Some would say that the F-22 is the counter to the Su-35, but the idea doesn't really hold because F-22 is not and could never really be a frontline fighter. It's too expensive to operate, 60,000 USD dollar per flight hour, and requires far too many man-hour of maintenance, 30 per hour of flight to be useful as a mainline warplane. This is why the F-22 has never seen combat while the F-15, F-16 and F-18 have. It is just like a showpiece. It's just too damn expensive to use. If used as a frontline warplane, it could cause more financial damage to the USA. Of course, F-22 is a stealthy aircraft ever built in history. The cross-section of F-22 is 0.001 microsquare and F-35 cross-section is 0.005 microsquare, which is way more than Su-35. F-22 and F-35 can track and launch missile from a far distance, but when it comes to dogfight, Su-35 has upper hand. Su-35 is more maneuverable, has 3D thrust vector and possesses high angle of attack. Su-35 also possesses electronic countermeasures. The Russian Su-57 Flankner were every bit the equal of the F-15 overall, and the MiG-29 was every bit the equal of the F-16 Falcon and F-18 Hornet. The American planes had better radar and avionics, while the Russian planes had better performance and agility, with a definite advantage being their helmet-mounted missile targeting sights. The F-16 Viper and MiG-35 are again overall equal, with the American jet having better radar and avionics, while the Russian jet has better performance and agility. The American plane has better reliability like F-16, F-15, F-18 has higher flight hour, but Russian fighter jets possess almost 2/3 of the flight hours of that American fighter jets have. While the Russian plane has the better price point, Russian fighter jets price is almost 2/3 of that American fighter jets. The tables seem to be turning, however, as the American F-18 Super Hornet would be toast against a modern MiG-35. The US also has no real answer to the Su-35 Super Flankner because the Su-57's chief rival, the F-15, hasn't been upgraded to the same degree that the Su-57 Flankner has been. The Su-35 is superior to the F-15 Eagle virtually in all aspects because, let's face it, it's decades newer than the F-15 Eagle, which was originally made to counter the now ancient MiG-25. Fortunately for the USA, the sheer number of F-15 and F-16 planes in existence far outweighs any advantage that the Su-35 would hold against them. The easiest way to overcome an enemy in an air war is to simply overwhelm them with numbers, and the American Air Force has an order of magnitude more aircraft than anyone else on Earth. Soviet jets were and still are amazingly maneuverable, capable of amazing feature of acrobatics that American aircraft couldn't match, but the American jets weren't designed to do so. The Soviets held much belief in dogfighting, which in the early to mid 1960s. MiG-19 and MiG-21 proved their worth in Vietnam War against F-105 Thunderstreaks and F-4 Panthers due to the dogfighting advantage Russians had. Soviet aircraft were designed with the idea that they would be used to fight a defensive war. They were also very dependent on the pilots for controlling via the manual papers, unlike American jets that really gave the pilot some assistance, which ultimately fatigued Soviet pilots quicker than their American counterparts. Soviet pilots did not receive anywhere near the flying hours nor training intensity of American pilots, especially after Vietnam War. Soviet aircraft weren't designed to fly with much in the way of battlefield awareness. They relied on the ground controls to handle each individual aircraft and guide pilots towards the objectives. Pilots couldn't really communicate with each other and could easily get lost without ground support issuing coordinates. The Soviets also possessed advanced heads-up display targeting systems and helmet-mounted systems, which allowed the pilot to lock on and fire missiles at an enemy that wasn't directly in front of it, which in itself was a hugely feared and admired system by American pilots. The modern Russian Federation has begun to modernize its fleets of aircraft digitization, advanced radar and avionics, better weapon systems, battlefield awareness and aerial coordinations, aerial refueling, and vastly superior strategies have begun to become the norms for new fighter jets. Offense is the best means of defense, and the Russians have taken very well now. Su 57 is a good example of modern Russian design, which differs from Soviet design. American aircraft were designed with the idea that they would be used to fight an offensive war. American jets tended to be more advanced than their Soviet counterpart, with superior pilots, radar, avionics, and missile systems. American jets were designed around always possessing aerial superiority and a battlefield upper and alongside peerless infrastructure like aircraft carriers. The American plane has better reliability and more advanced when compared to Russian jets. It depends on the fighter, but overall, no American fighters have been historically more advanced than Russian fighters. Although, for the most part, that's not the case anymore. According to me, Russian fighter jets are made for fighting purpose, whereas the American fighter jets moreover uses tactical aspects to counter enemy fighters which modern war fighters possess.